We all have names, plants and animals are also given names. Why do we like to name? Is it just a fancy? No, there is a method behind it. By name it is easy to recognize, it is easy to relate. So that world over scientists can understand some names are given, but this system of naming has to have a system. So the system of naming is called nomenclature. Whenever we want to name an element, there are some steps in it. The first step is identify the number of carbon atoms. For example, in methane there is only one carbon atom. Second is identify the functional group. Whether it is a halogen or it is an alcohol, aldehyde and so on. Third step is that what we do in the case of functional group is that we have certain suffixes and the prefixes. What is a prefix? Prefix is a word before. Like say Kumari Pratima. So Kumari is a prefix, and then there is a suffix like our surname. For example, Kamlesh Verma. So Verma is the suffix, a word after. If it is a halogen, we start with the prefix chloromethane, and if it is a functional group other than halogens, then we use it as a suffix, and for that also there is a method. For example, what we do is we delete the last E or the last few letters. For example, for alcohol, what we use is OL. So the word from methane, this E will be removed and OL will be attached. So it will become methanol. From ethane, E will be removed, OL will be added, it will become ethanol. That is methyl alcohol and ethyl alcohol. Fine. So for alcohol what we are using is OL. For aldehyde we add the word Al. For ketone we add ONE. So if we take the case of propane, it will become, E will be cut and it will become propanone. In the case of carboxylic acid, what we add is OIC, oic. So propane will become propoic acid, ethanoic acid. So this is how we name. I am repeating: count the number of carbon atoms, then see what is the functional group, then use as prefix or suffix as given. You can't do this that you choose your own. What will happen if you give your own name, then say countries other than India, the scientists there will not understand. So we have to have a universal language, a common language. That is why the symbols, the formulae and the equations are written like this, because they are understood all over the world.